Hello world, my name is Connor Bread from Beyond, and I'm back with another Redstone video. Now, we've all probably heard of Ender Pearl stasis chambers, the famous Ender porters. But have you ever heard of a Trident stasis chamber? Because that is what we are going to be building today. I've only seen anything like this once before. It was in a Simply Stark video from when the Aquatic update first came out, because that's when we got tridents. The purpose of this device is that you throw your trident in and it keeps it in stasis until you disturb the bubble column in which it is trapped, at which case it will summon to you. But other than his video, I haven't seen it anywhere else, and I have looked. His idea for the use of it was as a reminder system. You rename the trident to something that you want to remind yourself of. You put it in the stasis chamber, you set up a timer or something. You go about your day, and when the timer goes off, it sends you a message trying to remind you, hey, you have to do so-and-so, and you hopefully go do it. But something that makes it much more useful, and that I don't think Sark even realized at the time that he made the video, you might not even know this now, is that what's truly useful about this thing is that it works post-mortem. In other words, it isn't affected by the person who threw their trident in dying. So if you need to say if you want to sneak something in to a prison where they have locks that make sure you don't have any items on you, then you can use this to still be able to get the trident in, and you could, in theory, use it to break out. I'm going to show you how to do this. You just need the resources that are in my hotbar. You need 16 of the first 4. 16 redstone dust, 16 observer, 16 sticky piston, 16 soul sand. You need a whole bunch of any building block, really. It doesn't have to be glass. I just use it because you can see through it. Quite a bit of water, and I'm using the honey for elevator, and actually you need it up there too. And then I'm just using this for the note block as a triggering mechanism. So the first thing you want to do is you make a 4x4 of redstone dust. Like so. Like that. Then you place observers on top. They should be facing downwards at the redstone dust so that you can see the red part. You have to place it on another 4x4 directly above the redstone dust. Like that. Then you do the same thing with sticky pistons. Just a thin layer. And bam, they all have to be facing, all the sticky pistons have to be facing up. So it should look a bit like this so far. Then you place a thing of soul sand on top. Like so. Then you place your block, any block, could even be more soul sand, on around the main soul sand. You do it again. Then to make our triggering mechanism, you go outside here. You actually do need more. Or you can just put an observer facing into this, which is what I'll do here. You will need to reset that. Just you do that. There we go. So you do need to keep it flat. Then you can put the note block there, and then whenever you hit the note block, it'll toggle, which is what you need. Then you just need to basically put water on top of this. You circle it with blocks just so the water doesn't escape and mess up your redstone. You can actually put a little thing around here, because in case, just so that no water can damage it, because that really sucks having to reset it. I know this from experience. I had to fix it like 8 times. But then you just basically go up with your blocks, and then once you've got a full circle, you fill it in with water. The minimum that it will work is 20 blocks up. So this is 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That is the minimum. I would recommend taller. Simply Stark in his video recommends at least 30 blocks, which I would also recommend. I'll time-lapse just placing the glass in place, so this should be speedy. That's the 20 blocks, and now I'm going to go up another 10 blocks. This should also be time-lapse, so it'll be quick. There we go. Now we have the glass pillar, or sort of thing. Now we just need to fill it in completely with water. Now there's two techniques that I would recommend for this, because I don't recommend just wanting to go around in a big circle. That's going to take a million years. You can either fill up the top, let the flowing water go down, and then just fill it up with kelp. Could work, although it's going to use up a lot of kelp. But the way I've been doing it is you go to one corner, you skip a block, you do the next block, skip this corner, go to the next block, and then do the final corner, and that will completely fill it up. And you can just repeat this, and it will fill up. I'll time-lapse this. And there we go. This is the main body of the device. Now, all we need to do is we want to build up 10 more blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend it out so that, and then place 4 honey blocks over the center. This is here. You should place just some blocks around, just so you can stand without being super slowed if you don't want to. And then all you need to do is make a way to basically get up there. Here you can use a bubble elevator, a ladder, something. But this is basically it complete. Now all you have to do is you hold your trident, you go onto the honey blocks, you sneak, and you go to the direct center, and you throw it. This doesn't always work, but you can just keep redoing it until your trident basically sticks. It should get into stasis, and then it doesn't matter. Actually, I remember now. You have to go to survival mode, like that. And then when I do it like this, it should work. Once I can get it, that is. It does take a couple tries. Just, be patient. I might time-lapse this as well. And there we go. Yep, there it is. You can see it's like that. Now, if I decide that I am out of here, bye. I can come over here. There's my stuff, but I don't need it. I'm gonna sneak over here. And as soon as I hit that, this will disturb, and bam, I have a trident. And I can do whatever. This does technically only work in survival, because in creative, when you throw a trident, it doesn't consume it, and then when you receive it back, it doesn't return it. It just dupes it, basically. So technically, it can't work in creative, but in survival, it works flawlessly. Again, it does take a couple tries, and if you make the tower taller, then that should help, I think. But it works rather reliably, and it's this system that I use. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video or it helped you, please be sure to leave a like, share it with your friends, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. But that's all for today. So bye.